We got married. Yeah, so this is the 1 week anniversary for us to get married. Sorry, Shane, Halo Plus, how you guys doing? Yeah, been a bit busy. A week since we've been married, so 1 week anniversary. Couldn't be happier. Really, really blessed and happy to be with the girl of my dreams. Who knew she existed? Who knew I'd marry her? Put a ring on it. I mean, yeah, absolutely incredible. Sorry, I've been a bit quiet. Been busy. Can't be posting all day every day. You know, the business needs to move, and a lot of things have changed really. Some good, some bad, some obstacles. So a bit of change in the team, commitments, people buying off a bit more than they can chew, and not being able to follow through. Meaning that, we've got to pivot a bit, which is, it's fine. I'm glad to. I actually felt things were a bit, a little bit too easy in a way. That things were just going too well. So I'm glad to have a bit of pushback, a little bit of maneuvering and obstacles to overcome. And with that being said, though, with the objective to have a Kickstarter launch for the 1st of July, this may be extended down to the 1st of August for the early access, but we will confirm nearer to the time. But until then, yeah, like I say, still just maneuvering around, getting things going. Really, really excited with a lot of the conversations that are taking place. I'm under NDAs and I don't want to talk about anything before things materialize, but yeah, really exciting what's happening. Yeah, if there's anything you want to hear from us or any suggestions you've got, please let us know. The only thing I'll recommend really is if you don't subscribe and follow us already, please do. And yeah, I mean, we're going to make a dent in this market and try and tackle this problem. No one seems to be making it an effort to actually tackle this problem meaningfully. So I've created it, and let's bring it to the world and see if we can make a dent on this problem. And yeah, that alone would be progress. That alone would be something significant for me. So just to make a dent, make an impact in that space, and then we can continue to evolve and develop as time goes on. But the first thing is, I want to come to the market and say that this is what we're looking to achieve, and yeah, just walk what we talk really. So yeah, thank you anyway, guys. Quick little diary of a director episode. But yeah, gonna be a lovely day today. Gonna spend it with my wife. Gonna go spend it in nature and have some lovely time together. Remember, the best things in life are free. Don't get it twisted. Don't get deluded by this Instagram bullshit. Most things in life, the most important things are the relationships. The times you spend with people. And yeah, back to my wedding. Absolutely perfect. The wedding day, the party afterwards, the day after. Absolutely incredible. The energy, the love, the people around, the support. It's incredible. It's incredible to have that. So, these things are really, really. When you focus down to it, it's like, well, are you focusing on the wedding? Are you focusing on the marriage? We chose not to invite hundreds of people. It was 16 people, and it was perfect. It was honestly perfect. So, a lot going on in my life, as you know as well. Quit my job, starting a new business, parents getting divorced, loads going on, stresses from other factors elsewhere. I'm not trying to get a pity party, but I'm trying to just say that we're all going through things. We're all experiencing problems. We all have challenges, and I guess it's good to appreciate the little things in life. Your health, shelter, food, the little things that we take for granted, because these are the most important things that we have. Money really doesn't change that. So I feel like the wedding was absolutely perfect. I wouldn't have changed it. Wouldn't have changed a thing. And yeah, I just want to encourage people to sort of take a leaf from my book really and think, well, yeah, that makes sense, because we're the happiest we've ever been, and couldn't honestly be happier with anyone else than my wife. And I think digressing off a bit from the point of this video, but I think these things are really, really important. I always knew the decision I make of the partner I choose is the biggest investment I make in life. You can take that as you wish, but I believed that, and now I live it, and I know that for certain. So yeah, take that as you wish. I spent, I don't know, many years actually single, well, 3 to 5 years selectively single, maybe dating a little bit in between, but realizing, yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. So choose yourself, choose growth, choose development. There's nothing wrong with 3 to 5, maybe 6, 7 years of just internalize, build, learn, grow, try, fail, learn. It's a cycle of just experimentation, learn, growth, development. And then when you're in that world of doing what you love, what you want to do, chasing your purpose, essentially, things that you enjoy. Personally, I feel like that is the way that you will attract the things that are genuinely for you. The people will be attracted to you that are intended for your purpose and for your destiny, and essentially to help you on your venture or your purpose or your mission. But same, like, a number of other things, all these crazy coincidences, let's call them, I guess, whether you want to look at them as angel numbers, coincidences that you see out and about. There's a number of different things. I won't go too far into it all, but I'm just a big believer that these things are all, everything's connected in a way anyway. Everything's all connected. So I know I've digressed a bit. This kind of gives you an idea of how my mind works. Yeah, it's funny for a little bit, but yeah, try living with it. So yeah, no one's perfect. We all go through stuff, but to turn that pain, turn what challenges, what you're going through, into just development and finding what you want to do with yourself. And yeah, don't be in a rush to try and just settle down and be with someone. Be in a rush to better yourself, to become the person you were meant to be. And then by default, by you living in your light, by doing what you're meant to be doing, you're going to attract the right people. And then by chance, basically how I met my wife, they just turn up. It just happens. Life brings it to you to happen because it's meant to happen. But you have to become the person. I became the man that I had to be before I could become a manager of a tech studio of a global multi-billion-pound business. Before I could be the person to then to then be dating and then to marry my wife. I was not the person 2-3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. No way. I can tell you that for certain. I wasn't that person. I had to keep building and growing and developing until I was at the right level as myself as a person. I feel like, this is my personal opinion, but I feel like that is the reason why I was then able to then meet the girl of my dreams, to get the job of my dreams at the time. The tech that I would have, these things I felt came because I'd become that person. I'd done the exams, I'd passed the tests, and that's why I then got to get to this stage. But again, it's test time again. Challenges, obstacles. Do you fold, or do you continue? This is it really. So, bit of a long one. Diary of a Director, number 4. So how we go. At least it's a bit more personal. It's a bit more of a view of who I am and a backstory of what's been going on. A little update as well with the progress. But yeah, truly appreciate everybody's support. It is genuinely felt, and I do hear the comments, and yeah, honestly, greatly appreciative of everything. So thank you all, and we'll speak soon. Peace.